Welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. We got a great match for you. It is Ethan Hubbard going up against Melissa Woody. These are two competitors who have had some bad luck, I think fair to say, in Warzone, both 0-2. But it's exciting because at the end of this match, one of them will have their first win. So that's always a neat experience. Bill, how are you feeling?
I know the feeling of walking away with the W when you don't have one in Warzone. So it'll be a good day for somebody. So it should be a fun time. So solid people, both of them.
Absolutely. Well, let's bring in first Ethan. Ethan, it's been a minute since we've seen you. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Not bad at all. Looking forward to this first time this year, but I'm happy to be here as always.
Yeah. Well, it's been a minute. Good luck to you. Anything else to add?
No, I'm excited to play this. Like you guys said, one of us is walking away with a dub tonight. So let's just put on the show for the fans.
Absolutely. Well, now we'll bring in Melissa and Anthony. Melissa, I feel like it's also been a little bit since we've seen you. How are you feeling?
Slightly nervous, but excited to hopefully get my first win.
Very good. Very good. Anthony, anything to add?
Yeah, I mean, Melissa's ready as she's ready she can be because she's been working Fandom constantly. So she was like me with my first Warzone match recently. It's just Fandom, but she's here. She's ready. Don't know much about Ethan, but seems like a good dude. So I think this is going to be a good time.
That's fair. Well, thank you, Anthony. And we're going to get started with round number one. Round one's going to work like this. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, you're getting a bonus question, 3 repeats, and a challenge allotted to throughout the entire match should you need them. Remember to keep your hands on screen at all times. As we get started with your first question in the category of 90s. What is the subtitle for Sister Act 2? How do you feel about the Sister Act films, Bill?
Enjoyable. Totally fun. Yeah.
I haven't actually seen this one, but I've seen the first one.
Funny enough, the first Sister Act was the first date I ever went on. I took a girl to see that. Yeah.
3.
I'm old.
2, 1, pens down. I wasn't going to say it. Let's go to Melissa.
Back in the Habit.
And Ethan.
Ooh, she's got it. I put Nuns on the Run.
I like that.
I was going to say, I like that.
Kind of want to see the Sister Act 3 now.
Absolutely.
Your next question comes in the category of recent releases. Riz Ahmed portrays a musician who plays what instrument in Sound of Metal?
This was a great film.
Still haven't seen it. I've heard
Agreed.
Fantastic things.
Oh, Bill, I feel like you'd like this one.
I probably would. I love Riz Ahmed. I liked him in that Venom movie. That I saw.
Down. I judge you a little bit. Let's go to Ethan.
Bass guitar?
And Melissa.
Drums.
Drums is correct. As we go on with our next question, category Oscars. Name one of the 2 films Jack Nicholson won an Oscar for Best Actor.
Now, these are films I have seen.
That's
generality,
too much information, Bill.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of movies.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If people know what you've seen, that could give something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Melissa.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
And Ethan.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
One did fly over the cuckoo's nest, and now both Melissa and Ethan are on the board.
Did we both choose the longer answer to write?
You did. The other one was as good as it gets, which not a short answer, but
Not exactly.
shorter.
All right. Your next question comes in the category of comedy. Adventureland centers around people working at what type of establishment?
You said comedy with like such disdain. Do you not like this movie, Bill?
No, I was trying to think of a funny way of saying comedy.
Oh.
Like now it just sounded like I'm a pretentious fuck.
Yeah. 5.
Oh, comedy.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Ethan.
Theme park, specifically thrill rides.
And Melissa.
I said amusement park.
I think we can accept both answers, Bill.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
As we get to your next question, category of directors. Who directed Die Hard?
Let's talk about a movie Bill loves.
That's
Yeah. Every Christmas. Every Christmas.
That's fair. That's fair. I do try to get to this around Christmas time.
I fucking love this.
4,
Alan Rickman. G.
2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Let's go to Melissa
John McTiernan.
and Ethan.
That's it. I don't have it.
John McTiernan is correct.
All right. And we get into your next question, which comes in the category of animated film. You will find the characters of Bernard, Miss Bianca, and Madame Medusa in what 70s animated picture?
Picture. You worded it. You didn't say movie. You said picture. Because we're fancy and we're from the old times. We say picture.
I'm going to go grab a phosphate down at the apothecary after this.
3.
Repeat, please.
Okay, that is Ethan's first repeat.
Repeat. You will find the characters of Bernard, Miss Bianca, and Madame Medusa in what 70s animated picture?
Go picture. It's a family picture.
Fucking Jesus Christ. It's usually the other way around. I kind of know what it's like for everyone to be on the desk with me now. So fucking God.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Melissa
The Rescuers.
and Ethan.
I had nothing, but I enjoyed the hell out of asking that a second time. I almost repeated it again.
The Rescuers is correct. So
The Rescuers is the correct answer.
Oh,
We
boy.
put ultimate question in the category of horror pictures. At the beginning of Saw 4, the autopsy of the Jigsaw killer reveals he has what item in his stomach? Yeah, no. So now, no, we did. This is not movie Warzone. This is picture Warzone. I'll picture questions.
I'm fixing this opposing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I really wish family was a category on the wheel tonight. Let's go to Melissa
I don't remember, so I guessed Key.
and Ethan.
One with cell phone.
Both incorrect. Looking for a cassette tape or micro cassette.
He put a lot of faith in somebody to actually have something to play that.
You know, that's a good point.
Plot holes aside, we're going to get into your last question, which comes in the category of classics. What classic rom-com is about a shy Greenwich Village book clerk being discovered by a fashion photographer and becoming a reluctant model?
I caught up with the comments from the people watching backstage, and
We apologize for nothing, everyone backstage. I'm sorry. So,
I'll be honest, I didn't realize that Cody was backstage, and I probably wouldn't have done as many of the bits that I did had I realized that. 5,
it'll be a fun time in post. So
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Melissa
I have no idea how to set a fair to remember.
and Ethan.
I put Die Harder.
Both incorrect. The correct answer was Funny Face. Funny Face. So I have Melissa at 6, Ethan at 2. Is that what you have, Bill?
that is what I have.
Okay, 6-2 as we get into round number 2, which is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want, or each competitor is going to get to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they're stuck with it. They're going to get 5 questions in whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point, get it wrong. Other players going to get the chance for the steal. Categories on our lovely wheel tonight are Ethan's strengths of Mel Brooks and Pixar, Melissa's strengths of A24 horror and Nightmare on Elm Street. We also have musicals, comedy, Oscars, and sci-fi fantasy. So, Melissa, I'll bring in Anthony. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I will defer.
Good call. Very good first round. Well done.
And also sorry about Funny Face.
That's okay. That's fine. Fine.
So, Melissa deferring. Ethan, this is your spin.
All right.
And you'll land on spinner's choice. Do you need those categories again?
No, I'm going to go with Mel Brooks and hope I don't botch it as bad as I did last time.
Okay. Bill, I'm going to let you give Ethan his questions in the category of Mel Brooks, the third best director.
That's fair.
I pieced that together. Are you ready, Ethan?
Yes, I am.
Your first question to Mel Brooks. In the 12 chairs, it is learned that the jewels hidden in the chairs were sold to do what?
Ethan, can we get hands on screen, please? Thank you. 5, 4,
I got nothing on this one, guys.
1. Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
Melissa for the 2-point steal.
I do repeat the question.
Oh, did you say repeat? Or
No. Like, do I repeat the question for her?
No, she just gets the 2
Got it.
points.
I'll get a repeat of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. In the 12 chairs, it is learned that jewels hidden in the chairs were sold to do what?
Buy drugs. I have no idea.
That is incorrect. They were used to build a palace. Looking for build a palace. All right, Ethan, your next question in Mel Brooks. What is the name of the robot that Spaceballs 1 turns into?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Mega Maid, B, Mongo Maid, C, Maiden Mecha, or D, Mecha Maid.
A. Mega Maid.
A is correct for 1 point. All right, your next question. Who plays Molly in Life Stinks?
I'm going to go with the one that shows up in a lot of things. Madeline Kahn.
That is incorrect. Melissa, a chance for a 2-point steal.
Five, 4.
I have no idea. Sorry.
All right. Both incorrect. We work for Leslie Ann Warren. Leslie Ann Warren.
I don't know on that.
All right. Your next question in Mel Brooks. In Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Penny is taken back in time and stays in the past to marry what historical figure?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Leonardo da Vinci, B, King Tut, C, Sir Isaac Newton, or D, Ludwig van Beethoven.
C.
C is incorrect. Melissa, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, Leonardo da Vinci, B, King Tut, C, Sir Isaac Newton, or D, Ludwig van Beethoven.
A.
A is also incorrect. Look for B, King Tut.
That's a little weird. He was a child.
Your final question in Mel Brooks. In History of the World Part 1, the ending says the sequel will include a showcase of what historical figure on ice?
Hitler.
That is correct for 2 points. So if I did my math right, Boat, it is 6-5.
Yes, Melissa's lead as we get into Melissa's spin. We'll bring Anthony in. Melissa, your spin is away.
Wish I was able to grab some of those steals, but oh well.
Oh,
And
there we go.
On opponent's choice.
Shot cool.
I'm going to window, so that doesn't come through.
So we're going to say goodbye to Anthony. Ethan, do those categories?
Or we're just okay.
Melissa landed on opponent's choice, Ethan. So,
can I get the remaining categories for?
Yes. The remaining categories are A24 horror, comedy, musicals, Pixar, Nightmare on Elm Street, Oscars, and sci-fi fantasy.
Let's go with comedy.
Okay. And Melissa, I will give you your questions in the category of comedy.
Okay.
If I can find them. Here they are. In Stranger Than Fiction, Will Ferrell's character is shown to be obsessed with what item of his?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, his shoes, B, his watch, C, his bike, D, his pen.
I'll say his pen.
That is incorrect, Ethan. For the 1 point steal, your options are A, his shoes, B, his watch, C, his bike, D, his pen.
A, his shoes.
That is also incorrect, looking for B, his watch. Okay, who plays the owner of the titular video store in Be Kind Rewind?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Danny Glover, B, Chevy Chase, C, Keith David, D, Jonathan Banks.
Keith David.
That is incorrect, Ethan. For the 1 point steal, your options are A, Danny Glover, B, Chevy Chase, C, Keith David, D, Jonathan Banks.
A, Danny Glover.
That is correct for 1 point. As we get into your next question, in Hot Rod, the final stunt involves Rod attempting to jump over 15 of what kind of vehicle? And we do need semi-specific here.
Yeah. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, helicopters, B, cars, C, tractor trailers, D, school buses.
I think it's school buses.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
In Letters to Juliet, Amanda Seyfried's character finds the titular letters while on vacation in what European country?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, France, B, England, C, Italy, D, Denmark.
France.
That is incorrect, Ethan. For the 1 point steal, your options are A, France, B, England, C, Italy, D, Denmark.
Just gonna C, Italy.
That is correct for 1 point. And a tie game. As we get into your final question, Melissa, in the category of comedy. In Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, John Candy's character sells what kind of household item?
I feel like I know this. But multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, salad spinners, B, shower curtain rings, C, bathtub mats, D, Tupperware containers.
Yeah, it's B.
B is correct for 1 point. So coming out of that round, I have Melissa at 8, Ethan at 7. Is that what you have, Bill?
That is what I have.
Okay, 8 to 7 coming out of round 2. We're going to get into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4 point question categories. They will be able to pick from tonight are Westerns, horror, romantic comedies, coming of age / teen, musicals, 1980s, sci-fi fantasy, and music. We will let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, we are back, and our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4 point question. So Melissa has picked her 1 in music, her 2 in coming of age / teen, her 3 in romantic comedies, and her 4 in horror. Whereas Ethan has picked his 1 in sci-fi fantasy, his 2 in rom-coms, his 3 in coming of age / teen, and his 4 in westerns. So since Ethan is down by 1 point, we will start with him. I will give Ethan his question since I gave Melissa hers in round number 2. So Ethan, your 1 point question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Mr. Spock is from what alien race in the Star Trek franchise?
Vulcan.
Correct for 1 point, and we are all tied up as we go to Melissa's 1 pointer in music.
Melissa, if you're ready for your 1 pointer in music.
Sure.
Bryan Singer directed what 2018 music biopic?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right, Ethan, your 2 point question in romantic comedies.
Okay.
Who directed Clueless?
Paul Feig.
That is incorrect. Looking for Amy Heckerling. So since you're still down, we will stick with you for your 3-pointer in coming of age/teen. What does Sam give to Charlie as a Christmas gift in The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Oh my goodness, my wife is going to murder me for not answering this right. Photo album?
That is incorrect. Looking for a typewriter. So we are in a situation where if Ethan does not hit his 4 in Westerns, then Melissa does win the match and get a win on her record. So, Ethan, your 4-pointer in the category of Westerns. In The Professionals, what image would Dulworth use to tip off his crew there was danger ahead?
Oh, buddy, I have absolutely no idea. The best I can do is say congrats to Melissa on a well-played game. So that's the best I got. Congrats.
Okay. And your winner, Melissa Woody. The correct answer was an upside-down cross. So we're going to go to post-match interviews, starting with Ethan. Ethan, game didn't quite work out for you. How are you?
Tom, I'm good. It's some of the time when you play this, it is just how the cards fall. And I thought, throwing a category like comedy that I thought I would have a strength in to Melissa was going to work out for me. She came out with a 1-point lead and she held on to it and played one hell of a game. So at the end of the day, it was cool to be here. I'm glad you guys had me, and I had fun. Win, lose, draw, doesn't matter. It's all fun in this.
That's fair. Well, unfortunately, this does put you in retirement range, so your next match will be a retirement match. But we do know your opponent will be playing Adelaide Spence, who has also gotten himself into retirement range. So how do you feel about that potential match?
You know what? If it's the last one, I'm going to go down swinging. Like that's the only way to look at this. Maybe I'll actually sit down and study, try to capitalize on some things out there, and just sally forth for that. If I don't, you know what happens? I lost 4 games, but I had 4 games of fun.
That is cool.
That's what I'm going to take out of this.
Cool. Quick follow-up question: have you seen Cats?
I'm sorry. The musical or the Abomination that was on?
The latter, yeah.
No.
You're about
to.
I
have,
All right.
No. Oh boy, we did during high school. I taped a production of it, and that's about the closest thing I've gotten to it.
You're a better man than me.
Good luck. Well, now we're gonna go over to Melissa. Melissa, you finally got the win on your record. It kind of eluded you despite some good games. So, how are you feeling?
I mean, I'm glad I won. That feels good, but it was not that great of a game, I feel like. But that's fine. Hopefully it's better next time. But
I think you did play well. The comedy one didn't go great, but that was one of the best first rounds I've seen you had. You only missed 2 in the first round. Like, you did really well in round 1. You did what you need to do in round 2. Sometimes it's just movies you haven't seen. There's a lot of comedies out there, lots, and you did what you need to do in round 3. So you got the one you needed, and I didn't know it. So that nicely done. So you got the win in the end.
Well, thank you.
The W counts. So.
Yeah, thank you all for writing this, and I really appreciate Ethan's attitude. I probably should be more like that sometimes because I'm hard on myself.
Well, now, Melissa, you're on a winning streak. Who are you going to fuck up next?
I don't know. Whoever.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Good answer.
Fair enough. All right, well, thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Melissa. Bill, good match.
Yeah, I mean, like Anthony said, great round 1 for Melissa. I mean, like running the table. I know Ethan stumbled a bit, kind of picked it up a little, and just both had a rough round 2, which has happened to the best of us. Melissa not getting a category she's confident in, but all in all, W's a W. So
that is fair. Well, Thank you to Melissa. Thank you to Ethan. Thank you to Bill. Thank you to Anthony. Thank you everyone at home for watching. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. See you later.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll wait?
If it take a minute.
Bye-bye.